Productive compulsivity. Let's talk about it. So, I've been thinking about compulsive thoughts. That's been something that's been kind of entertaining my brain a little bit these days. I have compulsive thoughts all the time. And you know what? I think compulsive thoughts is a gift and a curse. And let me tell you why. Bad habits, bad compulsive thoughts. Good habits, good compulsive thoughts. It's really that simple. And I think the best way to actually sit with your thoughts and I think there's a lot of value when you can have a thought, and I think the natural response is almost always going to be, well, I'll do it after I do this, or I'll do it after I do this. You know, whatever this thing is, we have this thought, and then we just kind of sit with it, and then we don't actually do anything with it, and it sits there, and it collects dust, and then we might have to get to it later because there's a deadline or something. But when you procrastinate instead of being compulsive with your thoughts, I think there can be a lot of success behind that, and a lot of productivity behind just letting your compulsive thoughts take over. Because there's a lot of comfort, and there's a lot, we're naturally, habitually going to just do it later instead of doing it right then and there. But if you're compulsive about it, I think there's a lot of, you can win hard when you just let those compulsive thoughts take over. The good compulsive thoughts, obviously. But yeah. Anyways, this is Cosmic Bigfoot. Talking kind of quiet because the kids are sleeping. You have to. You have to when you have kids. You don't want to wake them up. So. Like today, for example, I was going to go grab something, but I was going to go do something else first. I had to pee, and I knew the intuition is a really marvelous thing if you really think about it, because if you think you're about to do something after you do another thing, but you know that you probably won't, that's the gray area, and that's where a lot of people, that's where I fuck up a lot, because I know if you know you're not going to do it, but you tell yourself, you're kind of like deceiving your own self, and that's kind of crazy to think about. Like you're really psyching yourself out of not doing it if you're not compulsive about it. If you're not compulsive about it, you're psyching yourself out to not do it, and you're justifying it. That's insane. That is insane. You really have the idea, you have a thought, and you know it's a good idea to do it now, but you tell yourself, that's some crazy shit. That's some psycho shit if you think about it. That's pretty psychotic. Because you really have the idea and you know you need to do it, but you just like, nah, I'm gonna go pee first. Nah. The best thing about Western Washington is that we are the original Bigfooters. No one else had Bigfoot until we had it, because he came from the Pacific Northwest. And if you're from Oregon, don't come here saying you're from the PNW. PNW is Whatcom County. That is as PNW as you can get. Pacific Northwest. or can't even Canada. I'll give you Canada. Canada got the PNW on them locked down. For sure, they got PNW. They got the PNW certification. Nowhere else. If you're anywhere, Tacoma, you ain't PNW. Seattle, you want to be PNW. You're kind of PNW. You're a cousin. Seattle is a cousin of the PNW. Every single time I do a painting, I'm always doing the object first and then taping it and going behind it. I don't like the idea of having to color blend and get your colors right after there's already a whole nother color behind it. I got white right here. This is real estate. This is virgin, untouched, freaking canvas. It is beautiful. It's untouched. You can manipulate it any way you want. I don't think I don't. This paint has been sitting for at least 2 years, 3 years. I think it might be 3 years. There's different colored paint on it. Why am I dipping it in here? Who asked you? You know, I was on the way home, and my wife asked me to grab some goodies for the boys and her and me for tomorrow. And because, I got off work late, got off work at 11. I go to the store, 24 hours. They open 24 hours. It was 11:47, and I walk up. The guy closes the sliding door right in front of my face and points at the sign. It said that they close at 11:15. Or 11:50. It said it was going to close at 11:50. 3 minutes earlier, I just needed to get a couple snacks, a couple goodies. I would have been a minute. And he closed it, pointed at the sign, walked away. I'm not going to that store anymore at this time of night. I'll go again. You know I will. But that was a vibe kill. And let me tell you why you can dip in here with a different color like that. You ain't got, it's paint. You mix paint colors. What are you talking about? I feel like when I look at that, I need a little more orange in the brown, you know? It is a cosmic Bigfoot after all, so. And yes, we'll add more layers. Chill. Dang, like I'm not even, I'm just started. Jeez. Get off my back. I just watched Rambo for the first time in like years. And it's crazy how they did him. Like he literally had PTSD. What is it, First Blood? The first one? When he came into the city, the cop was just being an asshole. That's crazy. That story is crazy. I can't even think about that. Like, he's offs anyone trying to get, like, that was some crazy stuff. And then it really makes you think people really went through some shit like that where they had to kill. They had to. They were trained, special ops like that. Imagine how much hate you got, like, is inside that body. Like, protecting is one thing, but attacking, That's some crazy shit. Kind of want. So I really like blending, and I've never messed really with oil paint. So I'm really curious how oil paint would go, because blending is so essential to painting. Last kind of topic of discussion: fasting. I'm not here to brag and boast. I'm really just speaking on my experience, and I find it very powerful. You want to get into psychedelics? Fast for 30 hours, just water. The amount of clarity that you get in your brain is insane. It's insane. The level of focus that you get from fasting, just water, it's like this primal instinct just kicks in, and it's pretty remarkable. In my experience, I've done a 30-hour fast now twice, even 24-hour fasts, or you know what, have one meal in a day. Wake up, wait like 4 to 6 hours, eat a meal, and then just water the rest of the day. Holy crap. Talk about freaking thrill. So this is inspired off of the wood burning, and I looked at my Instagram. I don't think I ever posted this wood burning on like an actual reel, but not that it matters, but I'm gonna post that before I get this out, I think, because, or maybe I'll just post it after, I don't know. But it's crazy to me. I thought I had it posted, but anyways, this is inspired off of that. Long story short. Like, I was literally there 3 minutes before they were gonna close, and he like closed it right on me. Didn't even make eye contact. Pointed the sign, tapped the window and pointed the sign. Ben's Market. What the hell? Blaine. What? Like, why? And I'm a regular. That's another thing. I'm a regular. You know I would have been a couple minutes. I'm always going in just for an energy drink, something quick. You had to be there. You really just had to be there. Anyway. I'm liking this color. Something about it. It's going to pop out because I think he's going to have like a cosmic energy around him. Kind of like the Doctor Doom cosmic freaking. And you know, I think this is actually one of my favorite things about painting, wood burning, any sort of art, is you slap on that first layer. It's like, that's awesome. Now let it dry, and let me add another layer, and it just slowly develops. Again, new shirt, no paint on it. New shirt, no paint.